All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders at GMS and the Atham, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. So this is Brother Rawchaa from the Sick the Way camp. I'm gonna go into on temperance, and being sober in these times, to come. I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. Not saying brothers drink that is wicked. The scriptures talk about drinking to be merry. But for me, it's not expedient. For me, it's been a big detriment on my entire life, basically. Anything that bad that's ever happened, it was always due to alcohol, in some form or way. And something I just recently spoke to somebody about, that they brought it up, and I had never heard of this before. It's called state-dependent memory. So state-dependent memory or state-dependent learning is the phenomenon where people remember more information if their physical or mental state is the same at time of encoding and time of recall. State-dependent memory is heavily researched in regards to its employment, both in regards to synthetic states of consciousness, such as under the effects of psychoactive drugs, as well as organic states of consciousness, such as mood. While state-dependent memory may seem rather similar to context-dependent memory involves an individual's external environment and conditions, such as the room used for study and to take the test, while state-dependent memory applies to the individual's internal conditions, such as use of substances or mood. So this, I'm starting to realize like how this is affecting me, how alcohol has affected me, because when you're under the effects of alcohol, everything you learn, everything you've been taught can only come out when you're under the influence of alcohol. Like right now, I've been sober a month and 2 days. I'm counting the days, man. Like that's how vicious it is. So and I'm realizing like I gotta relearn everything like in the sober mind state, and that's rough, man. Like it's not easy. Because the person I talked to, they were going into the that when you depend on that certain substance. To me, it was alcohol. You grow, you stop growing in your sober mind state, and you could only unlock those things that you learned in that drunk mind state. Like for me, I'm more confident, being buzzed. I could talk to people easier. I'm more conversant. I have more confidence. I'm more happier. Obviously, this, even the scriptures talk about being happier. But being sober, you feel everything, man. You feel like every second of hell you go through, you feel it. And you gotta go through it. You gotta go through it like a fucking soldier, man. You just gotta take it on the chin, take the L's, and you gotta be like, fuck, okay. But now you're able to see things clearer because you can see what you could work on, what you need to fix, as opposed to just being loaded. You're not able to see all the angles, like okay, why am I doing this? Why is this happening? And you're not able to fix the problem as when you're drunk, as when you're sober. You're able to see all the all the angles. So this is Wisdom of Solomon 8:7. And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues. For she teacheth temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life. Hey, and what's temperance? Temperance goes into self-control. I'm gonna just get that word, Salakia. All right, so here I pulled up the word is temperance, and the etymology: self-restraint, moderation. moderation, sobriety, discretion, self-control. Hey, and that's heavy to practice. You know, self-control. You know, moderation, discipline. Hey, when you discipline yourself, when you know to the best of your ability, you're trying to walk that straight path. You know, to be on point at all times of the day. Hey, you feel better. You feel more confident. You feel more sure about yourself. You know, you're walking in righteousness. Hey, that's a good feeling, man. You feel better, and it's not easy. It's not easy to have self-discipline. It's easy to go off. It's easy to try to find the easy way out. You know, but temperance is a very powerful virtue to have in this truth. You know, self-restraint. Well, not just with alcohol, with everything. Anything can be considered, like a burden. You know, like eating food, a lot of food. Hey, you eat hella food, and you're just gonna feel like shit for the next couple hours. You know, especially this food that's here in Babylon. It's all garbage. Hey, food, abstaining from food, having temperance from food, moderation. You know. So yeah, back in Wisdom of Solomon 8:7, and if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues, for she teacheth temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life. Man, that's heavy. That's so heavy. So there's Galatians 5 and 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness. There it is. That's the point that I wanted to get. Hey, so this flesh wars against the spirit. So you always, me speaking to myself first and foremost, always wanted to get that fleshly that fleshly like moment of pleasure, to feel good, get have that drink, have that sip, and you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be more confident. But then you have too much. You go overboard and you make stupid ass mistakes. You go off. Because you think when you're in that mind state, when you're loaded, hey, you think everything's a fucking good idea. You know what I mean? Everything's a good idea. But when you're sober, that you feel that spirit, you feel that voice saying, hey, don't fucking do this. Don't go over there. Don't go over here. Because hey, this is a bad idea. Don't do it. But when you're loaded, that shit goes out the window. That you don't think of things like that. You just follow your own mind, and you bug out. So this is 1 Corinthians 9 and 25, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Temperate in all things, man. Temperate. That's a balance, man. That's the temperate. Oh man, I'm gonna get that word again because it's heavy. Self-restraint, moderation, sobriety, discretion, self-control, to moderate, abstinence from alcoholic drink. Hey, man, that to every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Hey, so anything we lust after, anything we want to feed our flesh with, hey, we gotta have temperance. Keep our body under subjection. Hey, we gotta go feed the spirit, as best as we can. Especially in these times, the times where we're coming up to, the Jacob's trouble is just around the corner, man. All this hell's breaking loose. Hell's about. There's people getting stabbed over this election. People got stabbed over there in Washington. Shit's gonna go down. So we gotta try to the best of our ability to walk that straight path, and hope and pray that the Lord has mercy on us in these times to come, because it's about to go down, man. So man, Salakia. That's Satan, man. So 2 Peter 1 and 6. So this 2 Peter 1 and 6. I'll start at 4. Whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. And beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness. Hey man, having temperance is a good thing in the sight of the Lord, man. Refusing the lust of the flesh, which each brother has his own demons that they dealing with, and one of mine that was heavy was alcohol, and it's like I said, it's been a month. It's been a month and 2 days. So hey, and I feel good. I feel like, man, I'm blessed. Hey, the YAHAWASHI, because I'm only doing this through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. There's not no glory to me. Only the Lord is allowing me to do this. To be able to serve Him better. And Lord willing, I continue this path. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna drink again, because that's bugged out. But to keep it, to have that temperance, to have that self-restraint, to have that self-control, to be like, all right, this ain't good for me right now. I gotta quit this bullshit, because it's messing me up. So man. So this 1 Peter 5 and I'll start at 6. Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you. Hey, all our burdens that we have, all the cares in this life that we have, man. Hey, we gotta cast it on the Lord. Anything we worry about in this life, hey, cast our burden on the Lord. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Hey, Satan's out here, man. The devil's out here trying to sift, man. He's trying to get brothers to go off, get you to bug yourself out in your own mind. So it's time to get straight, get right with ourselves, with our own demons. Put our demons to rest, So this is 1 Corinthians 10:23, Salakia. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. This is not expedient for me. Alcohol is not expedient for me. And so that's to certain brothers could drink, but man, I can't. I'll have that first drink and it's a wrap after that. Like I can't stop after that. It's over. And so it's not expedient for me. So yeah, that was it. Lord willing, it was edifying through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Barak, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Atham, presents word in truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the elect, and a bad ball, and shalak mawal, shalak rayam to Babylon. Shalom to the elect.